What's up? What's up?
You're telling me. You know what attack
Checking mounts, man. There we go. Like drill, though. Yeah.
My mounts are pretty.
Oh, what's the matter on her? She be ranked out, baby. Wrong turn. My bad. So, what's up, everybody? What's up? Yeah. Shit, man.
What up?
What's up, Alex? How you this morning? Well, evening. Goddamn it. Shit, bro.
My mounts are.
That's ready to do. Oh, damn. You're a bitch. Wrong bitch.
Doing
Wore
pretty good. What about you?
I just woke up, dude. I'm wore out. Found some guys, man, I was doing vet mile with them last night. Oh, shit. We're weeding through, dude.
Yes.
To get enough people to run it. Nobody wanting to give that $2 million, bro, for it.
My
you know what I mean? Oh, shit. Yeah, ain't nobody wanting to pay that $2 million, man. Or 1.2 mil. Yeah. They seem like a pretty good bunch of guys. Oh, shit. You know, seemed like a pretty good bunch of guys. Or business when they need to be, and you know, not a bunch.
Nobody wants to pay that.
No, man, nobody wants to pay that shit. I mean, honestly, I mean, you know, and which is a good thing. You know, people finally deciding, fuck it. And they said that, and they all said, to be honest, they'd prefer not even to have nobody that's got it, because they say, for one thing, you know, the one that does, you don't know if they got packed to get it, or if get this, man, them guys, they spent about 12 hours in her the other day. I think that's pretty well got them to where they don't want nobody that's got it. Said they spent 12 hours in her, dude, and
My mounts are.
they I think they's on the twins. So, you know, they dedicated to fucking get it, you know what I mean, dude? I mean, it'd be safe to say they dedicated to get it, and,
My mounts are...
damn, they went to the, you know how people come and go, man. So they pretty well just weeding through trying to find them, some ones they know is going to be able to do it. That's what they tell me. And, goddamn, they kicked the one out that started the fucking, that started it. They got some in her, and evidently, you know how they are. They fucking kicked him out, man. He's the one fucking started the group and shit. And the one that done it wasn't smart enough to even fucking know that everybody was with him any fucking way. That's sad, dude, you know. I was telling them about getting kicked out of that fucking at random lobby with them douchebags. And they started dying laughing. They said, "Do you know what you got kicked for?" I said, "Fuck yeah. I know exactly what I got kicked for, damn it. I got kicked over picking up a fucking heavy sack because a bunch of dumbasses was trying to do a fucking speed run on a damn, on a normal." They told me, they started dying laughing. They said, "Man, I can't see why anybody fucking kicked you out." That's fucking comical. They got 4 really good tanks, couple really good healers, some weeding through DPS, man. You know how on the first boss, dude, when you get cursed, and which it being vet, you know, naturally, DPS, they'd rather they just fucking DPS till you die, you know what I mean? And then be rezzed, which is all the sense in the world, because you ain't got everybody running over top of each other, cursing and each other and double cursing and just fucking everybody, or running and getting on the healers' pads or the DPS's pads. And damn, DPS dances real up in that bitch. I can tell you that, dude. Man, there's some of them. What is it with people? They just don't know what it is to fucking stand still and trust your healer and shit, man. Perfect position, I have to say. You know, very other ones I've run it with that everybody ends up into the honeycomb position. Had that, but man, people get tore up under fucking pressure, don't they, dude? I mean, you know. But was all good though, you know. That's weeding through. It's like I told him, I'm not running, dude, because I ain't got enough stamina to run, you know what I mean? But I don't care to DPS through it, or heal, as far as that goes. Not really. I don't really want to heal that mile either. You know what I mean? That's just not number one up on my to-do list either, to be honest, you know. But, that's like I told him, you know, as far as DPS, dude, I got friends that's cranking DPS, man, and that listens, but they won't take no bullshit neither, you know what I mean? About having shit talk to them and stuff, and they're not shit talkers, I'll give them that 100%, but they expect you to listen, and you can't, you know, that's only natural that they, oh dude, the event is going to go on 7 more days. No shit. I find that sad, man. I find that very fucking sad. 7 more days, this motherfucker. The way we've been running goddamn shit. Boy, have every fucking every motif in the fucking game for it. Oh, well, that'd be pretty good, yeah.
What you mean it doesn't finish that sell more days? It says on the Crown Store 2 more days left.
They extend it, though. The European servers went down and they're going to extend it 7 days. That's what everybody's saying, man. That's what everybody's saying. They're extending it 7 days. I've had 2 or 3 in stream tell me that too, that is extending it. I don't know if that's for us, so you know what I mean? I ain't too for. God damn it, what's wrong with? The hell? Oh. I ain't too for sure up on it. That's what they're saying. Everybody's saying they're extending it 7 days that the EU servers went down, and that's why they're doing it.
Does it work for us too, or just only for them?
Nah, I think it works for us too, the way they're talking it. It's one of them all the way across the board deals. It's going to be everybody. That's what they're saying. I don't know. I'd like to see the fucker end in 2 more days, to be honest, dude. Those 2 servers, NA and EU's not together, so maybe it'll just be the EU server will get their event like they should have got, and we'll go on to bigger and better things, and no lags, hopefully. I hope, dude. Another goddamn week of this, dude. I don't know if I can fucking stand it or not, man. To be honest, I don't know if I can take another fucking week of this bullshit lagging and fucking can't bar swap bullshit. You know what I mean? So what are you into, dude? I gotta do a lot of dailies. I did, let's see. I gotta go get them, though. I gotta do Clockworks and, the Brotherhoods. Let's see.
Hello? We'll find out in 2 days, right?
Yeah, we'll find out in 2 days. Hello, Cannon. What's up, man? How's your afternoon? Yeah, we'll find out in 2 more days, Alex, what it'll be, dude. I'm hoping no. In a way,
Hello.
In a way,
emoji grinning face. F blah blah blah, the event.
Yeah, that's what I say, too. In a way, it'd be okay, but in a way, man, I've had about my fucking belly full of it, dude, not to lie. Can't handle all this lagging and bullshit, dude. I mean, like you said in the Crown Store, it says 2 days left. So, I'm hoping, yeah, 2 days left on
My
that
friend
end.
on Roblox told me about this stream. It is good. Emoji grinning face.
Oh, thanks, man. Was it good cheddar or bad cheddar? Just all the way around some shit. I'm just playing, dude. Yeah. But, let me see here. We cease to amaze. Jack of all trades and masters of none, we are. Let me see, Elton Hollow, Vodenville. I think, the other one was Celine's Web, wasn't it? I don't feel like being screwed around. Celine's Web. Madness of Shadowfin. Shadowfin. Okay. That'll be the... What helped me to put it on, I wasn't a dude. Dude, I'm burnt out from last night, dude. I didn't go to bed till 10 o'clock. I think I might have slept 4 hours. Let's see, Shelvin. You done your daily shit, Alex? Let's see here. It'll be the I probably went to the fucking public dungeon there. I was at the Auditorium. Might as well travel up and under. I haven't went to it. That's another fucking dungeon I ain't done, bro.
This game kinda looks like Skyrim.
Yeah. It's like Skyrim, dude, but in a more OP sort of way, man. It's definitely based somewhat of Skyrim, because same like it's Bethesda and ZeniMax.
No,
more,
I didn't been on yet. I'm just in doing laundry right now. I'll be on in a few hours. 2 hours I'll be on. It's the weekend doing laundry.
Oh, okay, man. Yeah, it's like Skyrim, dude. Most definitely, except for, like, well, Skyrim, it's just like Skyrim on friggin' OP steroids, dude. You know, you have, instead of, well, Skyrim, you know, where you just had your tree, totally different. You'll rank up each, like if you decide to go, in this case it was stabs, you'll rank them up, and then you, like right now, I picked up a different staff that had a different trait to it, so I'm ranking it up, which is alright and shit, you know, but, you, and instead of like other thing of Skyrim, you can craft your armor and then upgrade it into even better armor and stuff, because, you know, like armor wise, damn, dude, I need some sky shorts, so, or not sky shorts, but shorts. I'm like 2 shorts, so yeah, I'm gonna have to go cash in a bunch. See, like, your weapons is upgradable. Like these weapons I'm packing, which I need to get rid of them, to be honest, is, I could upgrade them as far as that go, but these are trial weapons, so, you know, I'm absolutely not going to, you know, that's why I got the lock symbol on them, so I won't mess up and break them down or anything. And you can recycle your materials, and it's tradable. It's massive RPG MMO. I mean, you know, it's nothing to. A very fun game, man. From you could buy the base game. It's about $20, and you'd be able to honestly meet, which I'm max rank right now. The cap is 720, but I'm a 847, almost 848. I will be by the time I go in here and do this one 12 I'm going toward. And but you don't have to buy nothing from them, like DLC content or anything to make max rank, and still there's plenty of dungeons and stuff that you could run it. You can get good weapon, which craftable can be traded and sold in game. It is based on a gold currency that you will that everybody uses. Some more high priced than others, and I would say basically all the way around pretty good community, you know, when it comes to you know, for people to help you, or you know, it's an MMO, man. So you know, to be honest with you,
make sure you subscribe. This channel is pretty damn good. He's one of my good friends.
Yes, we are very good friends. But you know, it is a base MMO that you can play without putting money into. I myself am an ESO Plus subscriber, man. So you know, but it's worth the benefits. You'll get all DLC content as it is, but Moral One, and Moral One was like an expansion, the same as in June when Somerset comes out. It's going to be another. We get it in June, but PC gets it in May. I think May 25th for them, June 5th for us. So, and that's going to be another game changer. See, before we would have to grind dungeons or, you know, whatever to get what we wanted, and now we got the transmutation deal, which like you're rewarded for certain things you do, like Undaunted and or PvP. You'll get them in it, and Undaunted trials. Most daily stuff will give them to you. So, and right now is a Jubilee event, you know, the cake event. So we get them with the you know, with the Jubilee boxes too right now. To rate it as an MMO, it's basically what an MMO should be. It's something like World of Warcraft, or it's a good MMO. Graphics, you know, some games got better graphics or whatever, but it's hard to find an MMO as much as this game honestly has to do, you know. And I think I'm not in vet, so I'm going to have to go back out the door, because I don't know what I said in before. Hope I'm a veteran. I normally stay in it, but I mean, you know, all the way around, very good game, dude, you know. And to be honest, this is my first MMO, so I mostly played shooters, dude, so to not lie to you, until I started playing this game. And it does have a pretty significant grind to it to reach max at the moment, which that's one of the things that really makes the game good to me. Is it's not an easy game. I mean, you know, if it was easy, we never would play it, you know. I mean, to be honest, if the game was just easy and things come in at easy, you know, what's the point of playing, you know? Last 4 dungeons we got have been a lot harder than, you know, like some we were used to. So, you know, I'd say to rank it overall, it's at least a 9, man, or better. You know, of a 10 out of 10. It's hard to find a 10 out of 10 game anymore, to be honest, dude. You know. But like I said, I rank them on how much it's going to cost you to play them, dude. I mean, not that I drop a lot of cash on this game, but you don't have to be viable in this game, man. Those crafted sets are really good and easily made. You can wear training armor, gives you buffs and stuff. So it's not like that. You can't get the base game, play it, and reach max rank like most MMOs that try to, bottleneck and choke you to where you have to, that you have to buy and stuff to, which there's a lot of pluses to, to being a ESO member, definitely. A lot of pluses to, crafting sack, all kinds of stuff, XP boost, your gold rate will be a little, not much better, but it is a little better, but, other than that, it's a good game, dude. I mean, honestly. Which, like at my rank and stuff, which the cake event is pretty good at helping us at big ranks. But, like, I can start a tune, which I plan on it, like, tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be the day I start another tune. And,
We should drink something.
I can do it in a day's time. To power rank it, you can get to 50. So you got to go to 50. Then you start your CP, man, and that's campaign. Your champion points. You'll get, once you hit 50, it's like you turn back over to 1 again. But you start getting these, dude, like CP points, which, like I said, I'm maxed, and so you distinguish where you want to put them. We all do different, and then you basically get 10 your first level up when you hit CP, and then from there you'll get 1, and then you want to go to max CP, dude. That's ideally where you want to be. So, and like I said, to be honest with you, dude, the grind is pretty real, dude, but it's worth it, man. In-game product. You will get better at the game, and therefore be able to do more. It's 12-man dungeon, 12-man trials. The sky's the limit, dude, when it comes to PvP, and they normally run anywhere from 24-man to a 50-man village, and there's 4-man dungeons. You don't have to run with anybody to be viable or doing anything, dude. You can go off, explore, do for yourself, and rank up, or if if like you got, which friends are not really terribly hard to make on here, and you'll find a lot of high-ranked people will help you, man. And then there's, just like any other MMO, there's people who will take advantage of you. So, about life, you choose your friends wisely, I mean, being honest with you, just about anything toward life, you'll choose your friends wisely. So, shit, I had believe it or not, I honestly wasn't an MMO player, dude. As far as it went, I wasn't a melee game player for that matter. I didn't like them sort of games, but I do now, And I played this game for quite a bit, that with just stabs and no melee characters. I had 3 melee characters now, so believe I'll go ahead and try to find the fucking sky door by me. Oh. Not bad. I'm looking for a scout. Oh shit, I went and buy a box. I just seen it. There we go. There's plenty of content. If you wanted to quest and shit, man, you could literally do that for months on end without, you know, just in that fashion. Very big maps in each one, you know. Very, very big. Like, this is just one little part I'm in, and each one spreads. This is more one to add on. Right here is where Somerset will be. This will be Somerset. So, and it's a big ass game, dude. I mean, it's a massively big game. Same creators of the Fallout, Skyrim are the developers of this game. So, you know, oh, fat ass, get some of this bitch. Your character creation is, I think, good. You know, several different races. Basic Nightblade, Sork, DK, and hey girl, DK and the moral one. The warden was added. So, like I said, but with the next expansion, it won't be. I don't think no characters are added. It's skill lines with jewelry. So, and everybody's anticipating that, man. That's something we're all looking forward to.
I went to the gas station this morning to put some gasoline in my car. When I went to pay for the gas, this girl had her name tag. Her name was
oh my lord, Alex. Damn. I heard that on Jenny on the Block. Must look pretty damn good, huh? Oh god.
She has some sexy blue eyes. She's lucky I'm F blah blah blah. Mary.
Oh. Very well, bro. That's odd, man, to have a merchant inside a public dungeon in it. We're gonna have to come here more often, man. Obstruction. Weather grip. Damn. Okay. Where you going, bro? Trying to find the sky shard, dude. You know, Ben's, I'm already here, you know. I don't want to talk to you son of bitches. My water, man, my water. Not like I ain't got, but damn, I got almost 2K water. I need to sell some of that shit. See, Jenny on the Block was fucking good, huh? Yeah. I think Blondie skipped work her today, huh? Yeah, I'm probably gonna...
And you know what the F blah 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 up part, she says she likes married guys and I was like OMG.
Oh, one of them side chick girls. Got you, dude. Yeah. Side chicks. Yeah. Oh, Lord, Alex. Yeah, man. So, I don't want to know, man. I don't want to know. Go ahead and tell us, anyway. So, did you get her number? Or no, yes, not willing to tell, or yeah, maybe, maybe no. Fucking Kajik, really? Oh, I'm back outside. Huh? If one of you guys wants some mechanical acuity, I'm gonna make you myself that. Just because I like to see what that shit
I
ends up
don't
being.
want to know either.
Yeah, I don't blame you, though.
Yeah.
Now, I would want to know, bro. I'm all out there up in the grill singles, man, so you know. I'm just saying, I can do those things. It's totally okay for me, man. Let's see, where was it? Grothwood, where them damn Domans is. I think I'm missing one in Grothwood, ain't it? There's one. I know where that is. It's up on a bank. Okay, it's one Doman, two Doman. Where the fuck's that third Doman, dude? I would just... Now, I can honestly say, 3 marriages, I never cheated on any of the 3. I wish I could say that about them, and it ended in different ways of stuff like that, but, yeah, well, I didn't, you know, so. But I can honestly say, I didn't do it. Don't condone it. I mean, you know, I aggravate and talk shit about a lot of stuff, but I definitely don't condone cheating, man. I think that,
I don't do that anymore before, yes, but she's lucky I'm married, so I'm loyal to my wife. Well, I wasn't, I left blah blah blah, the S blah blah blah, out of her.
Oh shit, yeah. You know, marriage is easy to get in and hard to get out of, but it really takes a committed person to stick with it, dude, you know. I mean, honestly, it does. You're really making a big commitment, especially, you know, I feel you are. A lot of people don't take their vows like, I mean, honestly, like they should. Because they, you know, but I know this fucking place has got more than 2 damn acres in it, man. There's the second one. Oh, there it is. I mean, you know, a lot of people don't take them that keenly.
Been married for 7 years, going for 8.
That's good, dude. My first wife, I think I was married to her 6, 8 months tops.
I told her my friend is looking for a ESO girlfriend.
Did he? Yeah, I am. But anymore, I'm about scared about that shit, dude. To be honest, that shit be realer on. He's fucking transgenders up on us, man. I mean, I'm just saying, man, transgender stuff is scaring me, man. Yeah, I ain't told Blondie or you thought she was a man yet. Oh, God. The game flops a lot, dude. I'm telling you, man, that's, I mean, yeah. I don't know if she work out for her yet, so girlfriend, she's not out there now. You know what I'm saying? We can name her side chick. Boy, side chick. Side chick in my head. Oh my God. I think that was another burning over, going into the stream corner, a dumbass.
It is you who will strike the final blow at our enemies.
Bad.
You are almost
Hey.
Huh? Hey, Jeff. What's up, man? I went with you sooner when I first got up. I was getting motivated there. Damn, dude, what'd you do? Have one of them sweet nights, too?
These
I ain't
mortals
go
are
to bed till
strong.
10 o'clock my time today, dude. Shit, boy, you got me, no.
Couldn't sleep in LOL.
Nah, me neither, dude. I couldn't sleep in myself. I mean, honestly, I slept 4 hours and back up and had it again, man. I run that mall with some guys for till about 10, and then we went and run not house, but a normal hurrah to get one of the tanks of piece he was missing, but I collapsed on him after then, you know. To be honest, I went down and out on him on that last one, you know. Sold my test dummy for $30K and 5 cooters, I
They
think.
got oven jewelry in Silverdale.
Resides in the now.
Cleaned
Yeah.
my computer with the leaf blower again.
Did you?
Was filthy, LOL.
I think I'm gonna have to take mine out and clean it. Mine crashed on me, dude, and, again. I'm gonna start me a build on one, just to be honest, man. That's I honestly am. That's my next project, dude. Is I'm building what I want this time. No more. Which I know that it's getting along that time on that one, dude. I've had that one are going on 2 years now, and I'm surprised, to be honest, that I've not gutted it with that Elgato, because that's a CPU sucker, dude, and you know, for the price I get for it, That was another reason I decided to build me one, man, because for that price I paid for that computer, it should be a lot better parts in it, and I mean, it's just not the case, man. I mean, honestly. It's got good parts, good graphic card. I could recycle it into another system, but
What CPU?
it's that's Elgato's will damn burn them down on the CPU on them, dude. It'll cause them to overheat big. And I thought it had really good fans and stuff in it, and after I got to looking, it's when the last time I took it apart, I was just telling you about the leak story. When I took it apart, I got to looking, and it's really not got enough fans in it, in my opinion, you know. It's got two in the front, one in the back, right on the outset, right on the your power supply. And
I am back. Blue eye.
yeah, welcome back, man. And it seems like it's a constant. The fans is running constantly on it. For what I paid, I mean, it wasn't cheap, but it was expensive. To be what it is, man. I mean, you know, honestly, graphics card is good. Really not. Really, honestly, not working just for what I do with it, you know. Not all that good, really, when it comes to.
I can barely hear you speak, it's so loud, lad. I got tons of cooling on mine.
Yes.
2 fans in the front, 2 on top blowing out, and 2 on the back with the liquid cooler radiator.
Oh, yeah. See, that one, man, I thought it had a lot of fans in it. Just to be honest, and I'll turn my mic back up. I normally turn it down when I'm running trials with them. As soon as I get this dwell or dome, and I'll turn it back up.
I finally got the protected staff out of Asylum.
Oh, did you? That's good. I'm glad you got that. So you got your lightning staff there? That's a good deal, man. That's a really good deal. But how long did it take you to get it, dude? Let me turn my mic up, man. It's going to blue screen for a second, so. Won't take me but a second to turn it up. Okay, is that better, man? But yeah, after I got to looking, Jeff, at the fans and stuff, and to be honest, man, it's i3.
I just
dude.
subscribed. Your channel is so awesome. Emoji grinning face.
Oh, thanks, man. You know, it's i3, dude, and layout says to go with the new, I think it's the i8700.
That was my second time doing the trial and got it.
Well, that's good, dude. You done well, then. What'd you get, a lightning staff? Yeah. Yeah, layout says to go with the 8700, which I had planned on going with a Ryzen 7 processor, and using MSI 350M motherboard.
I had a gal hitting on me on my stream, kept saying she loved me, LOL.
Oh shit.
Yay
Yeah.
lightning.
That's a good deal, Scoot. Hitting on you, is she?
Is this game on Steam?
Yeah, this game's on Steam. I play it on PS4 and Xbox One, and Jeff plays it on PC. Which I figure you can tell with the what I'm playing it on. But
She was going, love me lots, LOL.
Love me lots. Oh shit, man. That's cool, dude. So, how's that going?
OMG. But going back to work, you going to stream later tonight?
Yep. Yeah, I think they're wanting to try Vet Mile again. So I'm all down for Vet Mile. With those guys, I am. You know, to be honest, they seem like really good guys, and definitely would run Vet Mile with those guys again, man. I mean, seriously, they're really good guys. I enjoyed that with them, man. They'd cut up jokes some, but when it comes down to being the business like we should be, they were.
I originally got ESO through Steam, but I don't play through Steam.
Yeah, I remember you told me that, Jeff. So when I do buy it on the PC, I'm gonna start my build, man. Because what do you think about my choices, Jeff? About the way I'm wanting to go. About using the MSN.
I downloaded directly through ESO and played it direct. Well, I'll stop by tonight when I get off work.
Alrighty, Scoot, man. Thanks for joining in. I'm glad you got your staff, man. Now you need to get your fire staff to go with it, bro. I mean, I'm just saying.
Yeah, the same.
Yeah, now you need your fire staff to go with that, man, and you would be cooking with grease. But what do you think, Jeff? MSI 350 motherboard with a Ryzen 7 chip, and you think 16 gig of RAM would be enough, man, or a man ought to just, because you got plenty, what is it, you can go up like 36, 32, 36 RAM on the MSI boards. I like that, dude, about that.
I would stay far away from MSI.
That's what Laydell said, not to, that MSI is what, he suggested, I think it was a...
Go either Gigabyte or Asus.
Yeah, Asus, that's what he, that's what he suggested too, going Gigabyte. He said Asus was really good. So MSI must be the only reason I was thinking MSI from the start, Jeff, was the two monitor and the HDMI port.
Some of MSI is good, but if you have issues, their customer service is terrible, won't get anything done.
Oh yeah, oh Lord, I'm glad you, yeah. I know you see a lot of builds with MSI, but the Asus I can still go with the Ryzen 7, right? Maybe, possibly, or should I go with the i8700? Because laid out there at well, I don't know, like 350 you could get it for the processor, which is fine by me as long as I won't be, within the next 6 to 8
You
months.
can do it with Asus or Gigabyte, they have Ryzen boards.
Oh, they have Ryzen boards. So, a lot of people like them Ryzen boards, don't they? seen a lot of builds that people use the Ryzen boards in, and they say for the price they rank up are about the same as the 8700. I don't know about about it. That's why I was wanting. I know you build yours and laid out those heads, so
When you destroy the next.
With the new system I'm building, I'm changing to Intel.
So you're going to the Intel too. Now on the system you're using, Jeff, what are you using? Ryzen, Intel? Okay, there's both of those. Besides, I can turn those in. Because this will be the first one I built myself. You know what I mean? I'm pretty confident.
The Deluxe 2 board and the 6-core, 1-2-thread CPU.
Oh. So I take it the 8700 is a really good processor. Layout said that was the one he was using this time around, was the 8700, and he said, I'm pretty sure he said he had a build with the
Asus.
Yeah, definitely. You guys have convinced me about using the Asus board. I already can see that, but bound to be a good deal, or you guys wouldn't be using it. Only reason I even thought about going with the MSI motherboard was because of the being able to use HDMI, because you know that my main goal is to be able to use my 4K TV. So, and use the monitors, of the other deal, and be able to play the game on my TV and use the monitors for my, like my
Ask this guy how much for the worm helmet. That's the only one I'm missing.
Oh, worm helmet, Alex? Okay. I didn't see it, dude, but I sure asked him for you. Oh, right here. Okay, man.
Excuse me, is it really
HDMI is on the graphics card, not the motherboard.
Yeah. Oh, on the graphics card, not the motherboard. Yeah, well, the motherboard I was going to buy, Jeff, it was on it too, I mean, it was on the the mother's board I was going to buy. It was on it too, dude. That's what I thought. They were on the graphics card. I found that one, and that, that's like I said.
Core i7-6850K processor.
See, I always thought that too until I run up on that motherboard that had the HDMI input on it, and I thought, damn, they want 60K for it, Alex. Are you wanting it?
But if you use the onboard graphics, it won't do very well.
A trunk has 3 landings within it. The topmost one takes you
Yeah, I don't want to even go there. I want to use the damn, dude, graphics cards are just, bet farmers are fucking killing them, ain't they, dude? I mean, seriously, on the graphics cards, they're yay or nay, Alex? You want that son of a bitch? You want 60K for it? Wait a minute, let me see here. Would you, as prick? How about 50? Better yet, how about 40?
Both the fighters and the major skills. We have sizable halls for both within the tree.
Within the tree? How would one find him?
How much you willing to put in it, Alex?
They're easy to find. The trunk has 3 landings within it, and the middle landing, one with the shrine, will have
Whoa, whoa,
passageways
bow,
to
that's
over
brick.
guild halls.
Yeah, no, would you tell me what you want to put in it, dude?
As you may
I think we could,
all throughout Vanderwood live
I don't know
the
about
spinners,
Wormcoat.
the most faithful devotees
He
of
says
Necra,
60, I say
40
low.
okay.
How would
40?
this
Okay.
one know a spinner apart from other boss?
50? He said
Not to
50.
sound rude,
No, 40.
But this one has trouble telling elves apart.
There are 3 around you now. Look for the Boswell sitting in scenic places. They will not move without being moved. All that spinners should ever do
No,
is
40.
tell stories.
Or Waldo.
Praise be back. You were there to stop Alexandra Cannell from capturing the Coral Heart.
I'm looking at the XFX GTS Black Edition RX 5808 GBOC 1425 MHZ DDR53XDP HDMI DVI graphic card.
Oh, that's one
Tell
you're
him
looking
to
at?
shove it up his ass.
Okay, no problem, Bob. That's one you're looking at, Jeff? How many, oh damn, 8 gig. Damn. Now,
2 of them.
Oh, 2 of them? So you're gonna run dual graphics? Yeah, I kinda don't blame you there.
You know, in all, the Redwoods live in a massive...
Yeah, I don't blame you a bit there about running 2 of them. I'm for sure, Alex, we go around the guild traders and find you that. Seems like I've seen that helmet cheaper than any fucking 40K. I'm thinking I've seen that for like 10, 15, 20K along in there, man. Have you looked for it, dude? I thought about the 1080.
Each 141999 free shipping.
Damn. Well, that's about what the 1060 Ti's they're going about the same, dude. You know, and I was like I think a 4 gig, 6 gig, so not that big a difference. And damn. I don't want to order no fucking graphics card from China.
Not
dude.
yet, but when I get in, I'm going to look for it to see how much.
Oh, okay. I mean, you know what I mean, dude? I ain't gonna order no cheap ass fucking.
These compare to the GTX 1080 Ti.
Oh, so they compare to the, which that's cool beans are on that deal, dude. Yeah, about that, you know what I mean? Because I know the GTX 1080 Ti's are what everybody is suggesting, but damn, dude, these markups they got there in China just, I mean, they, I don't just trust Chinese made shit just because it's cheaper. You know what I mean? I'm like you. I'd rather pay the $420 a card as to buy something I'm not going to be happy with and end up taking the fucker out and throwing it in the closet, you know, I like to make one build to last me for quite a while.
The
before.
1080 Ti can run 4 monitor support, and these ones are 6 monitor support.
Oh, so I'm 6 and the TIs, but I'm not really, no more than about 3 monitors is about all I'm going to run, Jeff. But I'd say for what my TV's going to draw from, it's going to be big, so I would probably need what you're talking about, wouldn't I? I mean, for the price that they're wanting to build me a computer, it's going to be stream capable and handle all the new AAA titles and stuff. After I got to really looking into it, man, you know, I can build it.
I only run 3, but I can run higher FPS.
Yeah. So, and with I'm running a 55-inch 4K TV, so I gotta account for that too, don't I? I mean, you know, when it comes to it, I have to account for using that TV and that deal instead of using monitors, don't I? Because I'm using HDMI port. Plus, I plan on at least running 2 monitors with that deal, so, you know, at least 2. You know, one to keep my OBS up actively at all time, and then and then probably the second monitor with chat and other stuff up on it. Instead of trying to like run OBS and chat all up onto the same monitor. Because I know you can budget build, dude, and I've seen some in budget builds.
My monitors are also DisplayPort, and these cards have 3 DisplayPort outputs each, with the DV and HDMI.
Yeah, so I figured using the DisplayPorts on the monitors and then HDMI, because I know the TVs is going to be a big deal when it comes to about using it that way. But I swear to if I'm so used to playing games on big TVs, for me to go to a monitor makes my head hurt, dude. I mean, it honestly makes my head hurt. And I just rather throw the cash out and hit B the way I want it, instead of getting another pre-built one that's not going to have in it what I'm really looking for from the start. Just whatever they want to do, and then not know until, like I did with this one, until I went inside of it and seen that they'd low-balled and skipped on parts on me and stuff that they said was in it that wasn't. You know what I mean? Because, you know, you do also have to keep that in mind when you buy them pre-built, especially from somebody besides like a manufacturer like Dell, or that they might not have everything that they say that you paid to get put in them, you know. And which I thought I had more fans and stuff in mine. I thought that I had a better graphics card than because it was put off to me when I bought mine. I could game on that also, but there's no way, dude. I would melt that motherfucker down. I mean, seriously, I can tell the Elgato's took its toe on it. You know what I mean? I can honestly tell that much, that that the Elgato has took its toe on it. And they're just, I'm
the
really,
CPU I'm looking at is 43999.
439.99. Yeah. That's not. I know some people think, oh, that's bad. That's really not bad, man. I mean, honestly, because people really have to keep in mind. They're not like buying a console to where cheaper's better. I mean, seriously, cheaper's not really better when it comes to a PC, considering you'll burn them down, man. I mean, you know, and to buy one that for budget, there's not. I think you'd agree with me too, Jeff. There's no way you could budget build a
the motherboard is 36263.
Yeah. I mean, you know, you cannot make a budget build on a PC and be stream capable. I mean, for $500, there's no way, man. I mean, you know, you'll get that for one graphics card. They're near it anyway, you know what I mean? Then you'll see I've seen a bunch of them here on YouTube, you know, since I decided to build my own. I just wanted the basic concept of where they was going and how hard it would be to assemble it. And after watching quite a few of them, you know, I caught that right off the bat. You know, that there was really like no way that those were stream capable when they couldn't run AAA titles. I mean, a budget build that can't even run a AAA title, and trying to compare it with a console. I don't, you know, in that case, there really is no comparison. You cannot take $500 and build a computer that is going to play like to compare with a console, because the console will stream and
this motherboard also supports two M.2 drives.
Yeah, you know, oh, that's pretty cool. You know, a console. There's no way, man. I mean, you know, $500 won't do it. And that's basic Xbox One X price right now. It's $500 and tax. And there's no way, man. I mean, you know, I've been starting to look at parts and stuff and to see where I'm going to go with it. And then to watch these guys haul a $500 budget bill, there's no damn way. And there's no way that you could really compare those builds to the consoles if you wanted to, you know, to get technical, because the console will stream and there's no way that you can stream from that build. I mean, you can rule that out. That would be so choppy, and your frame drop would be so bad that if those builds won't run a AAA title like ESO and a lot of the newer games, there's no way that you'll be able to stream. If it can't do that, there's no way you'll stream from that. I mean, you know, sad but true, you know, I mean, honestly. And I think, to be honest, I think that's what keeps a lot of the console gamers from going to PC, is that you know, when you really look into it.
The nice thing about Somerset, it's going to be multi-core capable.
Yeah, I know they. There's a nifty little tool, dude, that they got that you can run with your computer. I like that you can run your computer through it, and it's to tell if you got enough CPU and GPU to run the game. And run it at what rate you'll be able to run it at, that I runned up on since I've been checking into this. And man, ESO is one of them. It takes a lot to run it, you know. And there's no way a Ryzen 3 or and you know, the i3 and the i7, the Intel's it's got the capability to run those and stream, and then, you know, and then throw your RAM in with that, man. And what takes at least a 2 gig graphics card. That's what ESO itself suggests, is that you at least have 2 gig. And that's...
My system is going to run nice with Somerset, since my processor is the FX83508 core.
Yeah. You know, I mean, it's... I don't see why, like a lot of them YouTubers, Jeff, throw them budget builds. Budget builds all right and stuff, you know, if you want to go that way and you know you honestly don't care about streaming or anything like we would in the deal. Which, being a streamer or not, I would want the better end deal, to be honest. I myself, is to be able to play in high settings and not have to suffer with graphics over being tight over a build, man. I mean, you know, honestly, I myself, I've never skimped when it's come. Only reason I've never, until this point in time, wanted to go PC was just the simple fact of playing with one of these, man. Other than that, it's never been the money of it to me, because I mean, you know, being honest, it's never been the money aspect of it. I've always kept nice PCs and tried to be viable when it's come to stuff like that. But
All that work.
it was just the aspect of
Anything
I've
we
never
had
done that
excavated was
hand-eye
abandoned during the
coordinated
Understood
with a mouse and keyboard. So, and then that.
I also found out how to set your processor to run certain programs on certain cores. I could do ESO on 4 cores, and Streamlabs OBS on the odd.
Oh, yeah. And that's the ideal of running 2 graphics cards. Is yours water cooled, Jeff, or did you go that route on yours? Or is that just kind of going a little overboard about it, that you can be able to cool, it'll stay cool without being water cooled? Because it helping and saving on the system, I'd be totally all for going water cooled, you know, just of the not having to worry about, because I game for multiple hours, not just a few hours. I game, I'll go on.
If you are not overclocking, you don't need water cooling.
Yeah, well, I probably tell you right now, I'll probably overclock, not to lie, dude. Being straight up and honest, I'll probably be overclocking, to not lie about it, just to get the higher end out of the PC. To not lie, dude, I'll probably be overclocking. Just for the better frame rate and all that, man. To not lie about it, yeah, it'll probably be overclocking. Even though wanting to go as good as I am of the parts and stuff, yeah, I won't lie, I'll probably still overclock it. Goddamn. Well, oh, well, I guess it's gonna load up. I was gonna say, damn. Yeah, I know overclocking's bad, man. And if you don't do it right, you'll burn yourself down. Which I had noticed a lot of the Ryzen builds, they'd overclock, and I figured that, to be honest, I figured that had something to do with a lot for the overclock. But I also realized, you know, it is a goddamn mount, bitch. You know. This will be the first one I built myself, which I'm wanting to just, I think you'll take more pride in it, build yourself, and damn if you won't save some cash, dude, and be able to put that cash into it too, you know. it's not so much as saving the cash as end up being able to get a better machine on the price. You know what I mean? I'm fairly mechanically inclined, so I'm not worried when it comes to not being able to do it or trust my build of it. You know, I used to mod consoles, so I'm not worried a bit about building it. You know, I've stripped them completely down and rebuilt them over the red ring and everything else. So as far as taking it apart or putting it together, in that case, I'm not a bit scared to do that, man, honestly. Not at all. Am I one bit scared to and to trust my workmanship.
I'm using the Corsair H80i all-in-one liquid cooler.
So you're using the Corsair liquid cooler? I think that's about what Wade out said he's using too. And I think he said power supply was fairly big too on his power supply. Because I was thinking, you know, I didn't know, you know, you see a lot of them, 450 watt, 500 watt, like a 500. I seen a 500 plus, and I didn't know. And later I thought, well, at least a 750, and he says no, go about 1,000. So.
For my new system, I want to do the H115i dual fan all-in-one.
You know, don't get me wrong, dude. I'm not wanting to skimp part-wise, period, or you know, case-wise either, because I want a case to complement the build too in that deal, to be honest. It don't gotta be neon glowing and all that bullshit, but at least a nice case to have it in, you know. At least with it's compatible with what I'm putting it in, you know what I mean? And I know a lot of them use the mini cases, and not
Mine is a single fan radiator and have a fan on the front and back of it. Push-pull.
Push and pull, yeah. You know, if I get 2 years out of a console, Jeff, I'm doing good in that matter. So, you know, on the same hand, I burn them down about as much as fast as I burn the PCs down. You know, it's just a little cheaper than the PC deal, because, you know, $400 compared to if you want at least a decent build, you're going to be at least a couple grand, $3 grand easily. And I mean, you know, absolutely you're going to be out at least that, man. I mean, honest. And at least $3 grand. And I've seen most of the guys that for a $3 grand budget, dude, they've skimping big on you on parts, dude. I realize you know, graphics cards are up, and until the bit farmers come down and shit, dude, they're going to stay up. I'm not the type who will buy used PC parts. I found any time you buy used on PC or parts, it never works in your benefit. You know what I mean? Not when, because like on eBay and Amazon, you'll see a lot of used PCs up for sale, and to me, if they're up for sale, they're just out of date, and somebody's just trying to make them enough to either pay in on them a better build or trying to burn your ass up on it, to be honest, because, you know, I just don't see buying anything like that, man.
I only do new.
Yeah, me too. I've always been like that when it's come to stuff, you know, especially electronics. I've always found that new might be more expensive, but in the longer run for the life of it, and at least you have a warranty, and if it goes down on you or whatever, you're going to get new parts back or a new system to where you wouldn't get by buying used. My nephew, God bless his heart, he bought a Halo edition Xbox 360, and he paid more than he would have went and bought it new, and he got the shit burned out of him on it. Opened it up. It had the red ring, and I mean, you could hear the pennies, because that was a fixed cure for the red ring of death on them. You could hear the pennies inside of it, man. I mean, and as soon as that guy accepted payment, he closed his account from eBay. So he got screwed all the way around, and which I told him to start with when he was telling me what a good deal he got on it. I told him, I said, man, I'd bought new, because I've just always been like that, because and he's a hardcore gamer too. He'll pay for you know, 8-10 hours at a time, just the same as I do, and I mean, that's short time gaming for me, man. 8 and 10 hours. Even though I'm not streaming sometimes, I'm still gaming, you know. And he's the same, man, about it. And I just never did trust used stuff from people, not to lie about it. I've always been iffy buying used anything from anyone when it comes to electronics, because even
the GTX 980 like mine is still spendy to get.
Yes, they are. Yeah, about any GTX is real spendy to get, man. I mean, you know, because at first I thought, well, I'll just buy the graphics cards and update mine, and then after I got to looking and stuff, and I said, shit. After I took mine apart and cleaned it, I said, fuck that thing. You know, it's good for what I use it for, but and on the same hand, I've about melted it. I know I've 2 years of that Elgato, and it will cause it to get hot fast. That's why one of the reasons I ended up on the PS4 was because I had went through 2 PCs and burned a laptop down with it. I burned a laptop down within, and it was a high-dollar laptop. I think I get like $1,800 for it, man. You know, and I burned it down like it was nothing, man. I mean, honestly, I burnt that fucker to the ground. And Elgatos, they're iffy anyway. If you don't
Another
have
thing, about every 2-3 years it's good to pull the fan or cooler off the CPU, clean it, and put new paste and reinstall.
Put new heat paste and reinstall, yeah.
Looking for a harvester with some guts.
This one's 2 years old. I've always kept it clean, but I would, you know, blow it out with a vacuum cleaner. Or I never went so far to take it apart like I did. And after I took it apart, Jeff, I said then,
it eventually dries out.
Yeah, I said, you know, after I took this one apart, I said then, man, I'm not.
The initiate forgot.
I'm not.
Take thanks.
That's when my mindset changed from buying pre-built and building. I said, that guy, he lied to me on a lot of aspects on this PC, because it does not have what in it what a lot of parts that I paid for is not in that PC, and that was before the big craze of the Bitcoin farmers and the graphics cards climbing as high as they have, man. You know, I mean, you know, let's be honest, graphics cards are one of the biggest items that you're paying for to put in a PC, and when you go to skimping there, you're just skimping on yourself on that deal, you know what I mean? Because I'm the type, I feel that bigger's better when it comes to that stuff, and I paid for something that I figured would last, which, don't get me wrong, this one's far from burnt down, but you can see signs that it's starting to get there, you know. And I'm not that I'm going to get rid of it. To be honest, I plan on giving it to my daughter for her to use for college and stuff. That way, because she likes to do graphics and stuff, and I just feel that she would get good use of it. So I was going to give this one to her, and whatever I build for my, you know, because it is really good for graphic design. It'll do the job really good. And she loves to piddle and stuff with pictures and stuff, so I feel that she'll get good use of it, and she'll get hopefully a few more years out of it. You know, I hope she does. I can't honestly say she will, because, you know, to be honest, Elgato's is hard on a PC. I mean, they really are. And, you know, if you're gaming and stuff from a PC, you can OBS and don't have, you know, like my Elgato, if I got taxes and all, which I'm for sure it being it, I could put it back on the market, and even though being used, recover some money on it, you know, because it's HD 60, and that was new at the time when I bought it. The HD 60 was it was new for, you know, at the time. The HD 60 was the best Elgato you could get, which there's other capture cards. I chose Elgato because being user friendly, and it's it had a built-in editor with it, so, you know, if you didn't have a high-end PC with a good video editors and stuff, that you could still turn out something somewhat decent. But you know, all in all, I think taxes, you know, I had right at $600 on it, and well, you know, with PC you can go OBS, and they make Elgato graphic cards, but I would more go along the lines of you know, like you were talking when it comes to graphic cards, and it's still captured to stream from, but I just feel that there's better, you know, than Elgato when it comes to that. Because you got the GT 1080 Ti's and those cards and stuff that are more than capable, if you'll buy one in at least a 8 to 16 gig system, you know, instead of trying to be tight and going over here, and you know, and because you get what you pay for, boys. I mean, you honestly do, and but a lot of YouTubers, Twitch streamers and stuff, that they don't want to go that deal because simply they can stream from
For
their
RAM, I'm running 32 GB RAM.
32. Now, see, that's pretty well figure. What I figured I would go my own self, Jeff, at least be 32 gig RAM, because 16 is just kind of not stout enough to stream and stuff and keep a good rate, you know. Because with each consoles, you'll hit stream lags that will, like in trials, will get so choppy and shit that you gotta just shut down, or it will blue screen you and kick you out of your stream and stuff. And you know, for what you give them for them, I mean, you know, honestly, what you're paying for them is kind of really not bad, because you got decent to pull with, not the best. Because I can get a lot more out of the Elgato than I can the systems, but it's so much easier to do it off the console. I mean, it just honestly is. And it'll capture in a better frame rate than the console will ever stream in. I mean play in without streaming, even the 4K. You know, the Elgato, it will capture in a true 1080p, 60 frames per second, HD, you know. But we're in a time now, man, everything's going to 4K, so we're going a step above. I think it's an under. So we're going a step above, man, what everybody's used to. Everything's going 4K, and I mean, honestly, everything is. In the next couple years, there won't be HD. HD will be kind of a thing of the past for what the 4K. The graphics are great. I mean, you know, to.
I'm not going 4K, LOL.
I mean, you just honestly can't see what I'm looking at on the deal. When I didn't go, Jeff, until my other TV tore up, and then I went ahead and went 4K because, you know, just to be honest, because of that deal, I went ahead and went 4K on it instead of I wasn't about to just ride out sparing cash like that and damn, motherfucker, die just for the hell of it, you know, because 4K TVs are expensive. They really are. But not that I'm building PC in 4K. I can suffer that loss. That was more of for my Netflix and my that, because they are a tremendous difference. But right now there's not that many, not that much going on that it's in 4K. I would say in the next few years that it gets more popular and stuff, but as it is, there's really, even to the new consoles.
I know some people that stream on YouTube in 4K, but even with my fiber internet, I still get buffering.
Yep. Yeah. I've seen a few that I went to that streaming in 4K, and I'm like, yeah, I get buffering and stuff on it, and it's
they think they have the best, but the internet is still limited.
Exactly, and I think we're still years to come before really good internet's going to be offered in mass to where that it's affordable. I mean, you know, most people budget on the internet, to be honest about it. You know, I mean, most do, man. You know, we all tend to go to a cheaper cable company and suffer on the internet. And like the newer consoles, they're internet hogs, man. I mean, you know.
And for streaming, I feel 1080 is going to be here for a long time because of the limitations.
Yep, I do too, Jeff. I agree with you. 1080 is going to be here for a lot longer for streaming because, I mean, seriously, man, we're talking what, $5,000-$6,000 builds or more to be able to stream and plus being in an area geographically in areas that you're going to be able to supply the internet to do that because like you said, you're getting buffing even with as good an internet as a person has right now, still getting buffing on the 4K. I get buffing a lot on Netflix and like that on the 4K. I'll have to pause it and let it catch itself before that it'll outrun it. The internet, well, you know what I'm talking about. Where it's the same like with the YouTube videos. You'll have to pause it, let it buff, and come back out of it. And too big a hassle, you know. And I just turn a lot of stuff. I'll turn my settings back down to 1080 on my TV to keep it rolling fresh. The graphics are still really good. I mean, they're superb, but you know, and the stream, the picture quality is great. I mean, to not lie, it is great. But I agree with you. It's 1080 is going to be around for quite a while longer because a lot of people are not falling for the 4K deal, you know. Like everybody went batshit crazy, seriously, over the 4K, like the PS4 Pro and the Xbox X. It's 4K, you know. The Xbox One is a true 4K deal, game and streaming. They really are. But the PS4 Pro is kind of just in game itself, and to look at their game library for the 4K, not all that much, man, that can really do 4K. And then the frame rate drops are kind of shitty. You know, that the game itself comes back out 4K and goes back to 1080. Like Call of Duty, the World at War 2 is set to be a 4K game, and it's really not because it comes back out of it a lot on the rates of it that the game itself pulls itself back out of because it just literally cannot run in 4K. The game can't do it. The console can't take it. I mean, and you know, facts, we're about a year and a half or maybe a little bit longer from another PS4 system or a PS system. Everybody's calling it the 5, which will probably be the name for it. Everybody called the Xbox X a Scorpion, that just ended up not being the name for it. And that's going to be one of the reasons I feel that they will be another Sony will come out with another console just to try to compete. But to be honest, if they're going to have to, and with the PC, you don't have that console war going on. I mean, you know, you honestly don't. You don't have the console war, and therefore, once you build one good system, besides updating like Windows or something like that with it, or you can pretty well stay viable to where you know, yeah, you've spent a lot of cash, but if you really add it up, if you try to stay up to date with the consoles, and most people do, I mean, you're well over your budget you just that what you could build a really nice PC for, and take away the monthly subscription, and that's a savings of well, in the PS4, to be fair, that's a saving of about $65 a year along in that range. It depends on how you prefer to buy it. If you're buying it every 3 months, you're paying about you're at about $50 if you're buying it every 3 months for 6 months. So you're at about $100 a year there. And with the PlayStation or the Xbox, you can buy it monthly, but it's $11 a month. So you know that's like what, about $122 a year. And I mean that you can put toward games or whatever you want when it comes to that. To be honest, I'm still going to use my console. But
how's it going, Buck?
Hey, laid up. I mean, I am honestly going to keep them for a while anyway. Probably till the next system deals coming. It's coming, dude. That war just keeps going on, man. And the only one really suffers hard on that is the consumer. And then everybody on the consoles go to the next ones, and then it's sad, dude. We all, even me included, put ourselves into that situation that we choose to do that. I'm for sure they would make and stick to a damn platform that everybody would. I've always said, man, it's buying games over and over and over, and I mean, you get one good game library on a PC or on a console, then.
With the new motherboard I'm looking at, I might run either 64GB RAM or 128GB RAM.
Damn, that's some good RAM, dude. 120, God bless. Oh shit, dude. But the motherboard you're looking at is more than capable of running that kind of RAM too, isn't it? I would dare take a few months if need be, to be honest, and build it and it be what I'm wanting and looking for is to
Jeff's going all beast mode on his new PC build, LOL.
Yeah, he is, ain't he, man?
Supports 128GB.
Well, I really don't blame him, because it will be a long time before you'll have to even worry about another build, man. So that's a good thing, though. I'm about like laid out, though. I figure time I build one, and I want to build another one.
It's the Asus Deluxe 2.
I figure I want to build another one, you know, not long afterwards, to be honest. Oh, hell. Just because, man, because that'll be the first time I've
with the i7 6-core 1-2 thread.
Damn. I mean, you know, man's about gotta be straight up honest about it, dude. It's about that time again for the console deal, and to be honest, I don't think I'm gonna make the change this time here because of the bullshit.
8700K is 6-core 1-2 thread. I'm gonna use it for next PC build, Jeff.
That's what I was telling Jeff. You was telling me that the 8700 was the better core. disagrees too. You know, so that'll be the way I go there with the Aces motherboard that you guys were saying. I'm tired of the console rat race, man. I'll be honest with that, and I've said that quite a lot lately, that I'm really tired of that rat race on the console, because it's a never-ending deal.
8700K is only 329 right now.
That's not bad. The Ryzen 7's coming in at about that price too, dude. I mean, to be honest. Like you said, where you go shopping for it, you know, Amazon sometimes shows to be a little cheaper, but like you said, on the tax bill on Amazon, it's really not cheaper. It'll show cheaper, but then when they add the taxes on the checkout, it's not. You know I'm going to end up losing a lot of good friends and stuff like that, but half your friends list,
I was
man.
looking at the i7-6850K processor.
Yeah, I've seen a few builds of that one too. I've looked at a lot of builds and ways to go, man, and yeah, budget build won't cut it for me, man. I mean, honestly, budget build just will not cut it, period, for me. To me, that's a waste of cash, dude, to even to build one just to get a build under my belt. It's still just, to me, a waste of cash. You can't turn out of it what I'm wanting. I mean, honestly. There's no way for what I want that budget, and $400 or $500 budget builds, no way, dude. I spend more than that on one graphics card. And I'm tired of the console wars, dude. I've went through 2 decades of it. I'm tired of it. I honestly am. And in my case, I'm buying 2 damn consoles at a time, every time that they do this. So I'm out a grand every time that the console war begins. It makes more sense.
I'd go 8700K if I were you, Jeff. It's 20 faster than the 6850.
Damn. Now the 87K, that's the newest one that Intel's come out with, isn't it? Because it seems like I've seen a lot of people talk about that one. That a lot of the builds that's on YouTube right now to build high-end ones are showing.
And $200 cheaper. Emoji smiling face with open mouth.
$200 cheaper. Damn. If they get the fucking bit farming war over there, man, we could start getting, graphics cards a little bit cheaper. I know a lot of people was bitching about that, dude, about how graphics cards is really raised, but it's, to me, man, after seeing what they're doing about the Bitcoin farming, damn, dude, they're out a lot of damn money. The payback rate's not too swiftly on that, is it, dude? I mean,
yes, I put PCs together all the time for customers. The closing graphics cards are starting to go down now.
So they are starting to lower now, man. They need to laid out, because damn, dude, them fucking Bitcoin farmers has just absolutely drove it out. Dude, I don't get it. The payout on that shit's not that good, dude. I mean, spend. I seen one guy was talking about it, and he had spent like $4 grand on something, dude. That That's all it's any good for, and nothing more. That's a lot of fucking money to spend on something, dude, that drives your electric bill up, and to be honest, in my state, they'd probably think you're a pot farmer, growing your own indoors, or and bullshit. To be honest about it, you know.
Intel Core i7-7820X.
Perception receptors indicate dark magic at work. Caution is advised.
I mean, you know, and damn, dude. And they're back ordered on them fuckers too, dude. I can't believe that shit. For like a $15
8-core
a month
1/6
profit.
thread.
You know, a $15 a month profit, dude. On by time after you pay your electric bill, and they can. One dude, he was counting all that shit in on that.
46999.
Damn. I mean, goddamn, dude, that ain't no fucking profit for that much effort. It would take you quite a long time to get your cash back on that. I mean, till you do the Bitcoin farming shit, before you'd ever see overhead profits. I think some of them was counting it up. It'd take a year and longer.
That's a nice CPU.
Yes, that is a nice CPU. And some big, which I guess people are nowadays just anything to make a damn dollar, ain't it, dude? You know. Which it's not like you're making no well, I won't say you're making
Here
no
you
damn.
go. Intel Core i9-7980XE.
Yeah.
Somewhere within the confines of a rectified.
189137.
Oh, shit. Yeah, you been putting that in about what, about 7-8K bill there, wouldn't you, Jeff? that's a lot of processors, dude.
18 cores 36 threads.
Damn. 18 core 36 thread. Damn. You could overclock the shit out of that, couldn't you? I mean, really, you honestly could. You could overclock the living hell out of that damn thing. I think I went the wrong way. I did.
I was browsing pre-built PCs on Amazon the other day after we talked. There is some real nice ones already built. You could order one of those.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. I'm really enthused to want to do it myself, later, to be honest, dude. I mean, to be God's honest, I'm honestly enthused to want to try it myself. It's like I was telling Jeff, after I took this one apart and after buying it pre-built like I did, it just honestly did not have the stuff in it that I was supposed to have got, to be honest, you know.
Yes, I'm the same way. I'd rather just buy a piece at a time.
Yep. Yeah, because it might take me a little longer buying it here and there and gathering it all up and stuff. But I feel in the longer run of it, because I feel I got about a year and a half to build it in, which is more than enough time I need. I'll build it quicker than that, but I'm thinking we're about a year, maybe not even that much longer, because of where the popularity of the Xbox X is like it is. To be honest, honestly don't even think we have that long before we'll have another platform pushed on us on the PS4. I've done talked myself out of buying the Xbox One X, to be honest, just because of the way I feel that consoles. How much longer is it? If Sony releases and it outdoes the Xbox, then Xbox is gonna do the same. You know, that's a never-ending war.
I
man.
build my own. Won't ever do pre-build anymore.
Yeah, after I bought this one I have right now, I have to say, man, that's kind of turned me off of buying pre-built, because it does not have in it what was supposed to have been in it. I mean, seriously, it's lacking quite a few parts that was supposed to have been in it is not in it, you know. I mean, honestly, and that's sad but true. They're just honestly
Tell
not.
him, Jeff, after he goes PC he won't ever go back to console, especially with the add-ins LOL.
Yeah, I know I won't, wait. I agree with you, dude. I know I won't. These are my last consoles I'm buying. I've even done talk
Yup,
myself.
LOL.
I've honestly done talk myself out of the Xbox X. It's a good machine for a console. It honestly is. I will say that for it. It is a good machine for what it is. But that being said, their war is far from over, dude. I mean, and for what I'm spending, I'm buying double games, paying 2 subscriptions yearly, and buying 2 machines at a time. I mean, man, I waste a lot of money right there, dude. I mean, honestly, dude, I'm sitting on 5 games right now I bought for this console. This one, not counting the Xbox, because I have quite a few for that I haven't played. Had no intent, because this game overwhelmed you anyway with the shit to do on it. I like that Tura. I've been looking at it.
Hey HP, there's add-ins on the PC, LOL.
Yeah, I know it, dude. I know it. Them add-ons had me sold from the first time I come watch you stream. See, now you farm, dude. That just cuts all the effort out for them. I mean, honest to God, because you know exactly where to go and get your drops, instead of wandering around friggin' lost to get them. I mean, half the time I wander around lost. And it's easier to, I love the add-ons, man. And the Master Merchant, and just those add-ons are enough to honestly tell you to go that way. And this is a game I plan on playing for years to come, man, to be honest. And the PC, you know it's gonna be there, dude.
I'm sure once you get your PC built, Jeff will have you grinded up to CP300 in a month.
Hey, if I can just get Jeff to help me make some armor.
I found another cool add-in too.
Did you find another cool add-on, Jeff? If I can get Jeff just to make me some armor laid out, I got to check, and I got 2 months, 2 months, 25 days is on this main character. So, as I think we can all safely say, I do know how to rank them up, you know, because I'll make one team and grind the piss out of it, and, you know, so I honestly ain't that worried when it comes to starting over. I honestly ain't, man. Not
It
the
shows
lie.
you everything you learned, including housing.
I know, dude, you know, I ain't gonna lie, when I'm done and I go to PC, I'm selling this account. I'm not gonna lie about it, I'm selling it. Try to recruit some of my money. That's in a way, that's why I haven't showed you know, about like buying the houses and stuff, and to keep going, because I do have a plan when it comes to it about the what I'm up to about it, you know. And I'll have the Melston under my belt, so I feel that I'll be able to be viable anyway. As far as making friends, I got you guys that'll play with me, I'm for sure, and everybody likes a hillbilly, you know. I'm for sure I can make friends on that, you know. I don't know anymore, man. I've been slacking on the friendship deals. I did get a little pissy over the last. I got pissy as sucker last night. And I honestly couldn't help it, but I did. Or when them guys was running shit out of the damn map on me, man. That really pisses me off for somebody to aggro the boss and then run it out and reset it, and nobody's dying, man. You know, that wasn't the case. The case was they didn't want to do the friggin' scroll, and that really pissed me off pretty quick. I ain't gonna lie about it. That pissed me off really damn quick. I went to hell over that because, damn dude, you know. Which I didn't get all that bad salty with them. I told them the truth, you know. Either read the damn scroll, vote and kick me out, or I'll leave. It don't matter, but I'm not going to play it without doing the scroll. And I was a healer, so I was pretty well positive for sure. Without me, they were going to die. So, I mean, hell, it was just... damn Crypto Hearts 1, man, you know, even you would think they would want, you know, I guess they just was happy to get one key drop. It wasn't the keys, man, it's the transmutation crystals. They're too hard to come by, you know, to not read that scroll and get a blue drop instead of a purple. I mean, I don't get shit hardly out of the purple drops, let alone the blue ones. They cut us back fairly big, I think, on that stuff, man. You know, or when Clockwork first came out, we were getting fairly good drops, so therefore it wasn't that hard to get transmutation crystals to change stuff. And I'm honestly sitting with a bank full of shit any damn way, and damn you, dude, and I mean, I honestly am of shit to change over and around and stuff, and then, I kind of might have took it just a tad bit too hard, but done wood with them anyway, though, because they was kind of hard to keep alive, not to lie. They honestly was a little hard to keep alive. And the 720 DPS, my healer was putting out more DPS than him, and then there he was going on in Chad hollering what a badass he was, and I'm pretty sure his the fucker led the damn reset on the boss, man, and that Rambo Gaming, dude. Then got thrown out of a trial last night on normal. That was a new experience. All over a heavy sack of oh shit, dude. I mean, that's sad too. Get thrown out of a trial over a damn heavy sack. A bunch of idiots trying to run, do a speed run on normal. Who the hell does that? I mean, it's hard to convince me to even go to try to get a damn skin. I mean, I'll play anything in that, but that don't mean you're going to convince me into, you know, I won't lie about it, you're not going to convince me into, yeah, and skins, man, better. People become too big assholes over them skins. I mean, they really do, dude. You know, they get viciously shitty over a skin that, I mean, it's honestly safe to say 80 to 90% was either packed or paid, and then they think they're all this big bunch of bullshit, and I just beg to differ about that, because having that skin don't make you no better. That just means you're just willing to sit there longer than I am, when I just will take my run and go on. And no, that there's, yeah, I won't lie, man, I just ain't all that enthused in them. They don't make you no better. A versatile skin don't make you no better, but a damn good staff or a good melee weapon will. You know, the drops, man, the drops is where I'm about it. Damn sure not no friggin' skin, man. It's a fact right now, man. Hell, they're giving tit pics and every fucking thing else that's going there just to, I mean, demoralize yourself for a fucking skin. That's sad in itself. I like my gold too good to spend out on other shit as to give it for a skin. So if I'm going to get it, it's going to be from playing it. I mean, I just kind of think that you'd feel a little bit better earning it the right way. Then, but on the same hand, I won't lie. If I was to give that 1.2 mil out, it would be for the jewelry, the weapons, because I didn't know they also unloaded every damn thing they got on you on that deal. So, you know, would cut a tad bit of grinding dungeons or trials, but still don't see it being 1.2 million, dude. I mean, I ain't gonna lie about it. I don't see no 1.2 mil and lobbying up with a bunch of dick beaters to pretty well talk shit to you the whole time that you're there, and 9 times out of 10 might even fuck you on that deal. So, yeah. You know, I don't know if that goes on for you guys on the PC like it does us over about. I've had a lot of people say that they'd paid guys for that, and then they turned right around and screwed them over, man. You know, and I can believe that. You know, this is the ESO. Anything's possible. I mean, seriously. That's bad shit, dude. I haven't never took anybody's gold or mats or anything for the... Oh, that reminds me, since I'm here. Let me go ahead and build that guy. Let's say that shit while I'm here. Because I'm down to my last one here, so I'll go ahead and go build it for him. I don't get the big hubbub of mechanical acuity, but the dude wants a set, so therefore I'll help him out, you know. The stats on that shit don't weigh up for me about it. I think all them guys was up and down all night long, now crashed and burned, so. He's wanted out in white, so that's what he's gonna get, I burnt myself, man, on that fucking test dummy. I can't believe I did that. I counted quotas at 5K, man. That's not the case. I mean, honestly, that's not the case with quotas. 3K. What I should have counted for 15K. Yeah, I counted up to 25 like a dumbass. And I thought, yeah, well, I still That was all total profit on that one, so I guess. I think that plays as a dude, so that's what he's gonna get, dude shit. Damn, I didn't realize I had that much data cards. I don't think I know all the apostle in it. I'm still learning that. Yeah, we could go Imperial up on his ass. I know all that. Primal one. Not so for sure. Let's just go something easy. I ain't done it in Dark Elf, right? I save that bone for my test dummies. Oh, goddamn. Son of a bitch, me. I would say it would help to put a trade on it. Yeah, I'm just saying. I'd say he wants divine, you know. That's what he's getting. Oh, hell, I ain't breaking down shit I can sell. Yeah, I got me 3 of them cocksuckers now. Them Zons. Boy, that was a grind too, dude. Okay. We'll do divine. I were to make it for him and train him and tell him there he goes. God damn. Man, watch what the fuck you doing, dumbass. Help me, Lord, dude. I got my mind in the clouds. There we go. I'm gonna waste all my shit doing this if I keep this up. Yeah, I damn well know I am. I keep this fucking shit up doing this. I guess. I don't see why anybody wants 7 pieces of this in light, though, you know. There we go, man. There's in my damn set of fucking mechanical acuity all in light pieces. I myself would have done the helm and shoulders in at least medium and heavy. Unless I wouldn't have done but the 5-piece anyway, you know. Of armor, and that'd been it. Yeah, I'm looking for a recovery up on this bitch. Okay. What the hell you're... Damn Pan divine. Confused and divine mediums. Yeah, you ain't got no more than purple out of me, dude.
$433K in the bank.
Damn. Damn. Now you watch me end up having to come back there and make him a light and, or a medium and heavy, which I might as well just go ahead and do and send it to him.
Still broke, LOL.
Still broke. You better fucking shape than I am, dude. I mean, no shit. You a hell of a lot better fucking shape than I am, friend. I'm broke. I mean, I'm literally on poverty. Shit, I'm about to have me a damn Roman noodle streamer, dude. I'm so fucking broke. Well, not Roman noodle. I tried to have me support my bitch streamer, and man, I couldn't get jack shit out of nobody here on this damn PlayStation to give me shit, man. When I had my let's put my my hoes in a new house stream, didn't work. I mean, seriously, didn't work. I didn't get shit out of it. Nobody had donated me jack shit, man. That's bad, dude. Okay, I think it's everything but the sash. Should have been. Nope. What about the hands? I forgot about those. Where the fuck is the sash? I know I made one. Let's see here. Mending breeches. Oh, it's okay. Mechanical acuity. 2, 3. That's 2. Curved gear, burn spelling, mechanical acuity. That's 3. I'm messing shit there. What the fuck? Okay. 1. Wait a minute. Easier way. One. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. Man, I mean, seriously, dude. Let's see your mechanical acuity. You look how bad that drops my shit, man. There's no damn way I would use that. I mean, seriously, that's too big a drop. Okay, let me make him Vince, I'm already here and don't want to come back. Okay, and that's divine. Yeah. Drop. Just because I don't want to come back here, man. Now, I don't know if he'll get that fucking helm in purple, dude, because I don't know how much green I got. Okay, sit straight and divine, which should be infused, but $69, I guess he might get it. Okay. Alright then, dude. There you go. Red web. 0. What was that? Up. That's him. Okay. Alrighty, man. I'm gonna take my dick ass in her, and I can say I'm done. I don't do that fucking crow's mission, dude, because not the lie, because that fucking crow is he'll send you up on them thieving thugging missions, and I don't go for them, man. I'm just saying. Throwing fucking gloves. Okay. Now you spamming junk up in the fucking... Really? Now they end up going in the wrong damn place. You again went the wrong damn place. Wrong bridge. A piece better.
Care to borrow?
Yeah. Oh. garden. Yeah. What am I missing? I'm missing one more, man. Yep. Oh, stand. Oh, shit. I don't know what's done now. Them just numerously all over. Damn. Damn, I don't even... Kinda really don't want to stay here that long, not to lie. You egg that shit, boy. Man, it's a little mess, to be honest, isn't it? Egg. I guess I'm kind of close. God, man, 50K for a fucking one Kodak. that got real earth.
Our soldiers are useless against the sheer volume of Cargonaut's machines. We're sending those men out for slaughter.
That's by here one, yeah. Okay, last one.
I don't wish to overstep.
A bunch more I'm going to sell motifs. got quite a few motifs, but not nothing that's been. I think I've got a couple Mazathams, some apostles. I ain't been lucky enough to get no goat shit. I'll just be honest about it.
I detect verified.
Please tell me. Excellent. You've helped. I don't got nothing for you right now, but check back, you hear?
Okay, I don't do that one, man. That's that damn crow. Let's see. Shadow Swords. I know that one. I fucked up and bought it. The 3 pledges, 2 pledges on Maltron. Dark man. Another Apostle Shield. Use that in the library. Ice Staff, a what? Fucking Ice Staff, really, man. Another Apostle's legs. Sword. Damn, man, I think you did something, or they just think we're fucking done.
It's been different.
Live wire ice staff. Nah, that's crap. Well, when they add insult, they throw injury in on that shit when they give you lime wire's insult, and then they throw that crappy ass fucking. Which one of them sells? I need some damn. Oh, it's the, wait a minute. no mention. It's Catalyst is up here.
You want to cry me a river? Go ahead. Maybe you
Farmer
can float out
Jack.
of Craglorn.
There's the leatherworking prick. Woodworking cunt. And the fact master. Where the hell is that son of a bitch? There he is, Mystic.
With all the mages here.
Oh goddamn, them's 500 fucking charge, dude. Ooh. Yep, I know where I'm going to get them. Yeah. I'm just saying. Holy shit.
Honest much.
Them's empty. Fuck you, dude. Still cheaper than that one bunch. Yeah, I guess. I need them. I gotta have them. Damn. I have to pimp some of these fucking coders off. Let's see. I hawk some temps. How much? Well, let's see what this fucking says. 7K, bitch. Because they're selling, man. I mean, I know that's really not high, honestly. Craft on. Blacksmithing. Camps. See what I'm saying, man? Okay, we'll bow. I ain't selling but 10 of them. Oh, wrong motherfucker.
There's an alien world under the Lokrata Hills? Never suspected such a thing.
Greetings. May I be?
Oh, sorry about that, man. I had my fucking mic muted talking to myself. I saw a couple of them bastards. Let's see, I got 7. I have to have one. I need 1. Where the hell is that banker? Come here, motherfucker.
How can I help you?
I need 1. I got another asylum's fire staff to fix, so those I'll throw those in the guild trader and sell those. I'm not so worried about selling those. I can get 2K a piece out of them in her. To be honest, which it cuts them to about 1.5, so probably should just sell them for 1.5 a piece and be done with it, to be honest. Oh, well, that wasn't so bad. Okay. I always keep a couple fortified or potents for to upgrade my stabs and shit. So damn, I need 3 more. Time I run the dailies, I can do it. So I
and what exactly am I supposed to do with a wagon full of goods and no one to buy them, huh?
I don't know. What do you usually do with them?
I have a standing order with those strange warriors at the Ranizah Sword School. Someone usually comes to pick it up, but they haven't shown up this month. I'm going to lose my shirt. They don't pick up their order. I don't get paid. A road that's crawling with sand warriors.
Alrighty, guys, I'm gonna get off here and make me about 8. I'll be back on in a bit. Please like and sub.
No,